Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to MK in the morning. We got a big game to discuss tonight. The Philadelphia 76ers take on the San Antonio Spurs in the Xfinity Mobile Arena. It's a home game. My question to you, how many points will Wemby score on the Sixers tonight? More or less than 30? Let me know in the poll in the top of the chat. Without further ado, tonight's game is going to be a rough one. It's going to be a rough one. So let me know how you guys feel in the chat, and we'll get started with it, because this game, guys, is going to be so difficult. I have to look up the over and under. What is the higher? We got to see how many points the Spurs are favored tonight. We got to see. Here we go. The Spurs are only 7.5 point favorite? Only 7.5. They must have some injuries. I'm concerned for halftime health tonight. Man, this is not going to be a good one. This is not going to be a good one. 132 to 88. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I feel, man. I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my life tonight. Oh my God. Who's going to stop Wemby? The answer is nobody. Nobody's going to stop Wemby tonight. There's no one in hell that's going to stop Wemby tonight. 76ers will never win a ring unless they bubble wrap Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's got to live. You know what he's like? Have you guys remembered SpongeBob and when the chocolate, they deliver the chocolates to the people, and the one guy just comes falling down with like the bodysuit injured? That's Joel Embiid. What is up, Adam? What is up, man? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Nick is laughing. Drummond is gonna stop Wemby. No. No. I know you're being second. Wemby's gonna score like 60 on. Hey, I said this. If the Sixers if Joel Embiid scored 69 points tonight, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if he scored 69 or 67. But I'm just saying that is just crazy. I think Wemby's actually. I think he's the only one that can actually score 100 points in an NBA game. I truly believe that. I don't think Luka will anymore. I don't think anyone else in NBA will. I think it's honestly Wemby. He's the best. He's got the best shot. No, nobody is gonna stop him. LOL. I think I remember the SpongeBob when the guy delivering chocolate. Yep. Yep. Andre Drummond. We need some corner threes. We need like 5 or 6 corner threes, man. 6, 7 corner threes. Boner. Where's that Wemby? No, Aiden. We need Drummond to keep his ass in the chair on the bench. What is up, Gregor? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by last night to the Monday Night Raw watch along. That Monday Night Raw last night, I think that was the best of the year. I honestly do. Destroyers, come on, man. Blaze. Come on, man. Anything can happen, I know, but let's. Come on, I'm nervous as hell. If somehow we win tonight, I don't know what I'll do if the Sixers win tonight. I don't know what I'll do. Clickbaiter. I'm not clickbaiting if it's true. Nick, Andre Drummond has been hitting corner threes. Let him stand and shoot. Danhausen is funny. He laid a curse on Dominic Mysterio. I love Danhausen, dude. I freaking love Danhausen. Free the Blue Coats tonight. I really want to go to a Blue Coats game, man. I really do. Just one day, he will always be wide open. Drummond, amen. Aiden, come on, don't be Mr. Negative, Nick. NBA on NBC throwback tonight. Our crew, I just want Thursday to come faster, man. Arku and Nick, I just want Thursday to come faster. If you know, you know. So you can so you can predict the future now, Mitch. I'm gonna get Dan Housen and curse you. Hey, Dan Housen, can you lay a curse on Wemby? Can you lay a curse on Wemby? Please, please, please. I, again, I'm gonna say this again. I think he's the only NBA player that is actually capable of scoring 100 points in an NBA game. I think he's the only one capable. I don't think anyone else could actually do it. Am I wrong for thinking that? Is there anyone in the league that can actually score 100 points besides Wemby? I really think it's Wemby. It's what I want. I got Boston winning that. I think you know, you know. People are gonna regret doubting Dan Housen after his debut. He's entertaining and funny. Can actually wrestle too. Dan Housen is so freaking funny. I did research on Dan Housen before Raw. Wow. Steph Curry's in his prime. Yeah, but right now, no. What is up, Jay? No one. No one can score 100 points. It will never happen. It did happen. It did happen. So never say never, please. Yo, Jay. The guy from Wrestle Sense worked with Danhausen in the past. He's a great dude, too. Really? Yeah, you told me that. I think you told me a lot of those guys worked with. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. So, what is the game plan for stopping Wemby? What is the game plan for stopping Wemby? Because 2 years ago, Joel Embiid dropped 70 points on Wemby. We're not going to see that tonight. There's no way we're going to see 70 dropped on Wemby's head. There's no way. Kobe Bryant did score 81. How many points did Devin Booker score? Wasn't that 70? I think he scored 70 one game, right? Breaking news, I can bring soon as a wrestling game show. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? I'm actually interested in that. You don't stop Wemby just to maintain the rest of them and Sixers to compete. It's a team game. Like I said before, remember when we faced the Timberwolves and I said we couldn't slow down Edwards? I'm like, slow down everyone else. Make Wemby beat us. I think, all right. I said make Edwards beat us. So, uh, I know he has a YouTube channel. I subscribe to it. Yeah, I subscribe to it. What time is that? What time is that? Because I don't think because I might be streaming. The Spurs are playing the Rockets Sunday night. I want to stream that. What time's that at? Because what time is the Rockets at? Yeah, yeah. So let me know. Is Wemby going to score more than less than 30? More. Just like more. I wonder who's the only one. It's going to be at 17. I wonder who voted that. Probably Blaze. What makes you think a Maxi scores 50 and makes a buzzer beater a full court shot? If that actually happens, come on. Maxi's going to chuck up so much shots tonight. So much shots tonight. He's going to chuck up so many. 6 p.m. Eastern every Sunday in March. Nice. Okay. Will you interview me? Blaze, will you interview me again? You already interviewed me twice. What about a third time? Less. Hey, Max, so you think Wemby is going to score less than 30? Less. Okay. Yes, Jason, yes. No. Why? You would have beaten me twice. Why not a third time? Third time's the charm. You don't have to. You don't do a wrestling EFED, Mitch. I don't care. Interview me for a third time. Come on, that'll be legendary. Legendary. Oh my god. The Knicks play OKC Thunder tomorrow. Yeah, I really want to watch that game, but I gotta see the Sixers against the Jazz. We're playing the Jazz tomorrow. Wemby is getting 30 plus. You know what's funny? We're going from like the best team in one of the best teams in the league to one of the worst teams in the league back to back. Isn't that funny? That's actually hilarious once you think about it. You're going from the best, one of the best, to the worst teams. Yeah. How many rebounds is Wemby gonna get? Because you guys know with Queta for the Celtics, he had 27 and 17. The Queta had 27 and 17 against us. What makes you think Wemby is not gonna go for more like 40? What makes you think he's not gonna go for 40 when we had Queta get 27 points and 17 boards? Like you're like, come on. I really want the Sixers to win. Would you be surprised? You know what would be funny? If we win tonight and then lose tomorrow. That would be hilarious. It's a Sixers thing, right? It's a Sixers thing. Sixers should beat a tanking team. Yeah, they should. Nick, I hope you give me some common fantasy this week. I'm on a 10-game winning streak. You got Kaminga? Jesus. Oh my. Wow. My fantasy team is cursed, man. Trae Young got ejected. Trae Young got ejected before he even played a game. He was running on the court. Oh my god. Trae Young got ejected last night. He's going to be out for like 2 games. He was supposed to play on Thursday, but yeah. Yeah. My team is cursed, man. My team is cursed. I'm surprised I'm still in the playoffs. I'm actually surprised I'm actually in that spot. I'm not winning that. I'm telling you that. I think it's either Blaze or Randy now. Yeah. So I still can't believe Trae Young actually ran on the court. Trae Young yelling with spinning his beard. Ew, stupid dude, stay on the bench, fool, and cut your ridiculous hair. What? I don't know what that was. That was so weird. 76ers might get blown out by Jazz. 76ers been getting blown out by tanking team. We've been losing to teams that we should beat, and we beat teams that we shouldn't beat. Like it's flippity flop. Flip flop Sixers fans. By the way, guys, if you did not see my video I uploaded yesterday when I go and ran on Jeremy Kane, go check that out. It is on the channel. I'm getting tired of that trade. We were talking about that. Aiden, it's weird. They lose to trash teams and compete with good teams. Haha, gotta love the NBA. Trae Young is in your fantasy league. Sounds like cursing yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that extra crowd dive, Mitch? I don't think players should do that. It's not safe. It's definitely not safe, but he was risking his body. He was risking the fans to save the ball, and he did. He actually FaceTimed with the fan who got hit. He was actually FaceTiming with the fan that got hit. That was actually a nice touch. Flip-flopping Philly fans, say that 10 times fast. No. You say that 10 times fast. I'm not saying that 10 times. You know what? We should get halftime to say that 10 times fast. Oh my god, that would be funny, Blaze. Imagine halftime saying flip-flop Philly fans 10 times. Saying that 10 times fast. Yeah, well, Greg, that's been going around for like sacrificing himself to save the ball. He's the man. That desiring heart, baby, love you. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I feel bad for the woman, I really do. It was like, damn, I think she has a scar on her face now, I think, from it. Yeah. Yeah, so the Spurs are actually favored by 7.5 points tonight. 7.5 points. It's just crazy. What is the starting lineup projected to be for the Spurs? What is it like? Fox, Castle, Vessel, Champagny, a former Sixer, Julian Champagny, a former Sixer, against us tonight in Wemby. You're doing. Oh my God, they got depth and everything. They got everything you need in a team. Everything you need. Everything you need, man. It is honestly crazy what they are honestly doing in San Antonio. They did not lose a game in February. They won every single game in February. That is unheard of. I can't remember the last time to win a last time a team won every single game in a month. I can't remember that. The point spread, the Spurs are favored by 7.5. By 7.5 points. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. Yep. And guys, don't forget at noon Eastern, Nikki Steves will be live for the 3 Point Blitz. Make sure you. What is up, Alexander? Bulls are losing every single game in February. They lost every single game in February, and the Sixers, or not the Sixers, the Spurs won every game in February. Wow. The Bulls are definitely falling apart. They're definitely falling apart. All they have is Josh Giddey and a bunch of role players. That's basically what they got, man. That's basically what they got. Yeah, that is just crazy. Maxey needs to shoot better. He needs to shoot better against his team, more efficient tonight. Has to. Because knowing this, if Maxey bricks it, the Spurs are going to run. He's got to shoot more efficient. The Nets might be on a 50-game losing streak by middle of March. God, wow. Yeah. Now you said next week, right? The Sixers are playing the Nets next Saturday, right? Yeah. The Sixers better win that game. Hey Blaze, if you check Twitter, Nikki tagged you in something. Like I said every time, Bulls ain't the same without. They weren't the same until Derrick Rose got injured. As soon as Derrick Rose got injured, like all those injuries he left, the Bulls haven't been the same. Derrick Rose was the only chance. They could have won one ring with him there. They honestly could have won one ring with him and Jimmy Butler. They I don't wait with Derrick Rose. Yeah, yeah. It's next Saturday, the 14th. Here, I'm gonna look that just in case here. Yep, the Sixers are playing every single Saturday. The Sixers are playing every single Saturday. They got the Hawks this Saturday. They got the Nets next Saturday. They got Utah the Saturday after that, and the Hornets after that. Wow, the games in April. The games in April. Oh my God! Wow, we got Washington, Minnesota, Detroit, Spurs, Rockets, Pacers, and Bucks. Oh, that Rockets game! I should have seen that with Rios. But yeah, Yeah, a lot of tough games coming up. Yeah, we got Hawks Saturday, Cavs Monday, Grizzlies Tuesday, Detroit Thursday, and Nets Saturday. That's all next week. That is all next week. Boog's only don't even care about winning. All he cares about money. Kind of like someone we know. I know, Josh Harris. It's kind of like Josh Harris, right? Sounds familiar. It definitely sounds familiar. All right. No reason for the Bulls to win. They want multiple lottery picks. The Bulls, I don't know, man. It sucks. If you're a Bulls fan, it definitely sucks for you right now. It is definitely sucks to be a Bulls fan right now. I can't imagine that. I really can't. But I think we play the Bulls. Yeah, we play the Bulls. That's the first game we get when Paul George comes back. Paul George come back on the 25th. No reason for yeah, I read that. I feel bad for Bulls fans. You got to. You really got to, bro. Like, there's no well, Chicago. It's just going downhill. It sucks. I know a lot of Chicago Bulls fans. A lot, and most of them don't even watch their games anymore. They can't. It is really sad that Chicago where they are right now. Honestly, it is. Your best players, Josh Giddey. Your best players, Josh Giddey. I want to see something. What are their odds right now to get the Chicago Bulls have the ninth best odds to get the number one pick. Chicago Bulls have the ninth best odds to win your draft lottery. We're gonna go with I need to change the view. We're gonna go with this one. Look at this, guys. These are the odds. So you got Sacramento, Indiana, Brooklyn, Washington, Utah, Hawks, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Chicago, Milwaukee, Portland. And look, here's the Sixers pick that goes to the Thunder. Right here. The 18th pick, it goes to the Thunder. And then we get and then our pick is right here, the 25th. That's the Sixers pick right there. We need a big man. Sixers need a big man there. It's in the lottery. Let's see. The Hawks get the number one pick. Hey! There you go. The Hawks get the number one pick there. That's it. Can you imagine the Hawks with the number one pick after getting Kuminga? They have a really good roster over there. Kuminga, Jalen Johnson, they got a really good roster there. Dyson Daniels, and you get the first overall pick with that team? Look out, man. Look out. The Hawks, they're going to be a team you need to respect next year. They're going to be a dark horse. Charlotte, man, I can't believe how well Charlotte is doing. I can't wait. I can't believe. Trae Young about to fight the ref. Trae Young needs. I have him in fantasy. I don't know if I should release him or not. I don't know what I should do. It's scripted, in my opinion. I kind of agree with the whole Cooper Flag thing. We're kind of the whole Cooper Flag. Let's sing the lottery again. Why the hell not? The Hawks again. I want to try to. Washington. Oh, come on. Washington? You already have AD and Trae Young. Utah gets the number one pick there. Okay. How about this one? Indiana. Oh, wow. Can you imagine if Indiana gets the number one pick? You have Halliburton. You have Siakam. You got Zubac. You got You got a good bench. Imagine Indiana getting the #1 pick. Hawks and Hornets both got bright futures. Hawks and Hornets definitely. Same with the Pacers too next year. Same with the Pacers next year too. There's the Hawks again. Brooklyn! Brooklyn gets the #1 pick. They need it. Brooklyn desperately needs it. And I'm actually kind of shocked that Michael Porter Jr. does not want out. I'm kind of shocked about that. You lost Cam Thomas. You can go anywhere with the #1 overall pick. Literally anywhere. There's the Hawks. How many times are the Hawks going to get it? They're the Pacers again. There's the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, you got Cooper Flag. You got Kyrie Irving back. Yeah. Can you imagine them with the #1 pick to go along with Cooper Flag? That would be kind of interesting. That would be kind of interesting when you do that. And then we're gonna. There's Indiana. Already did that. Brooklyn, no. Sacramento, they desperately need it. They desperately need it, man. They can go anywhere in any position. I don't think Westbrook is going to stay there. I think he is gone. You got your player come back from injury. Sacramento is stuck. Portland, you desperate. I don't know, man. Miami, yeah, they definitely need a new head coach. Wait, Miami Heat, yeah. Spoelstra is going to retire probably like in 2 years. But when you look at Portland, right, you got Dame Lillard coming back, the 3-point champion. You got Danny Avdija, who's pretty much going to win Most Improved Player. Drew Holiday, I think he is gone, right? No, Drew Holiday is still there. So, yeah, Portland is going to be interesting next year. Portland is going to be interesting. Washington, Utah, Sacramento, Brooklyn. Come on, just give me a team I haven't talked about as the #1 overall pick. Give me a team that I have not talked about. Dallas, I already talked. The Hawks. Let's talk about the Pelicans real quick. Let's talk about the Pelicans. Because if they can't get the pick, it's going to Atlanta. But if they were able to get the #1 overall pick, are they going to trade Zion? Would they trade Zion if they get the first overall pick and like start from scratch? Because I feel like they need to go in a different direction. The New Orleans Pelicans need to go in a different direction. They need to. I mean, look what they're doing this year. Zion can't stay healthy. His career straight of consecutive games ended at 35. So they need to go in a different direction. Kings get the #1 pick. Kings desperately need it. They desperately need it. Crazy how the Clippers pick goes to the Thunder. It's crazy how the Sixers pick goes to the Thunder. We have a pick going to the Thunder, and then we have the Rockets pick. It's official. Mitch is now a Spurs fan. Bruh. Bruh. I'm not halftime who's a Knicks fan or a Rockets fan. So, yeah, it is crazy how many picks the Thunder have. I gotta look up. Arku, are you in here? How many picks do the OKC Thunder have? They have 13 first-round picks and 16 second-round picks available in the next 7 years. The hell? Look at this shit. Yep. And look at how many picks they got, man. Look at this. And then 13 first-round picks and 16 second-round picks, dude. They are expected to have between 9 and 15 first-round picks, 21 and 27 second-round picks over this period. Look, the 2026 draft, 4 first-round picks. Own, yep. I'm surprised they didn't even put Philly there. 3 potential first in 2000. Oh my, that is just crazy. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that, Mets. I agree. But look how many picks the Thunder have. Look at this. We're witnessing history. Like, this is history in front of our eyes right now, dude. This is just crazy to just even think about, dude. Like, imagine if you're the Thunder and you have all these picks to trade and stuff, and the team you got now, it's only going to get better. It is only going to get better, bro. It is not going to get any worse. You see here. No, I did not. Let me look at the. What is up, Jimmy? How's it going, man? I want to go look at that. Let's go around the league real quick. Let's go around the league. Let's see this. So the Rockets beat the Wizards 123 to 118. Sengun 32. All right. Let's go to the Celtics here. Let's go. All right. Let's see this. So the Celtics won 108 to 81. That's what Giannis back. Wait, how did Giannis do? Giannis didn't play that. Like, he got a double-double. But that's what Giannis back. And then Hugo, wow. Payne Pritchard had 25 points off the bench. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Payne Pritchard, 25 points off the freaking bench. And Hugo, 18 points, 16 boards. I'm done. Jesus. Wow. He's 20-year-old. What is up? Yeah. Jimmy, what is good, bro? What is good? I'll be live streaming the game tonight. You're going to want to tune in if you want to see me rant. He's 20 years old. I want this game over with. What is up, Nikki? And guys, please check out Nikki Steve's In an Hour for the 3-Point Blitz. He does great work. One of my favorite shows on the internet. So go check out Nikki Steve's. Giannis came back for that. Why would he come? Hold on. Who does Milwaukee have next? Who does Milwaukee have next? Let's see who Milwaukee got next. They got Atlanta. They got Atlanta tomorrow. And then he should have came back for Utah. He should have came back for Utah. That could have been Jerry McCain for 20. No, not with Nick Nurse at the helm. When Tatum comes back, who is stopping Boston? Nobody. Princeton Fantasy FTW. There you go. You beat me. Congrats. Dark. We are all dreaming. This is all in your imagination. Please tell me you guys get that reference. Watch the Celtics kid turn a homeless nobody into a 3-point shooter. Damn! Oh my! Damn! Jesus. I think Boston will not be as good when Tatum comes back. Because of the chemistry, that's also fair. That is fair. What is up? What is up, dude? How's it going? How you feeling? Obafemi? Right. SpongeBob. There you go. Imagination. Tatum can't chuck the Celtics out of games when he comes back. I don't think, Jimmy, I'm glad you're here. Do you think Tatum will come off the bench when they first start, when he comes back, to get into rhythm? I don't see them throwing him into the fire right away. I really don't. I see him, getting adjusted. I can't even sleep now. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that, dude. Tatum should. Tatum's supposed to come back on Friday. Tatum's supposed to come back on Friday, I think. Let's see. I'll tell you guys right now. He's supposed to come back against Dallas. Tatum's supposed to come back against Dallas. It's on ESPN. So, and then they're against Washington. They're against Charlotte tomorrow. Boston is against Charlotte tomorrow, dude. That game is going to be fun. That is going to be a fun game. Boston Celtics don't need to watch them back or rush them back when Tatum. Jason Tatum, they can make the final. They can make the finals without him. Yeah, they can desperate. They can make the finals without him. Yeah, if I was Tatum, I would wait. Right. Only reason would be able to fit him in under the belt before the play. Why is no one talking about the Jeremy McGinn guy? Good. Good. And guys, if you did not see my rant about the whole Jeremy McCain trade, go check it out. But yeah, tomorrow we got Boston and Charlotte. Dude. And I got to stream Sixers in Utah. Oh, Lord. The Bucks 5-5, Sixers 4-6, Sixers are going down in standings. Hey, with Joel Embiid out and injuries, Paul George, it's crazy. Jeremy McCain didn't do anything, dude. He didn't do anything to me. I'm a huge Jeremy McCain fan. It's the Sixers fans, dude. It's the Sixers fans. I don't like the Jazz. I don't either. Just seem a different game. I can't. Like, the Sixers are my team. I got to represent their team. I got to represent them day in and day out. So I'm streaming that game tomorrow. Thursday, me and Mets are streaming the Rockets and Warriors. That's Thursday. I'm not streaming the game Friday. Saturday, Sixers and Hawks. Next Sunday, it's going to be a big one. Rockets and Spurs next Sunday. Gotta win games, facts. Why is there a team in Utah but not Vegas? Why is there a team in Utah and not Seattle? Knicks vs Thunder will be a fun game. That will be fun. Is that tonight? That's tonight, right? Yeah. I saw another video of someone talking about the Jeremy McCain trade. It was a real, if you know it. Yeah. Just gotta tread water. Vegas have been banned from having NBA teams until recently. What was the reason of that? I forget. There was some sort of reason to that. So, yeah, let's go through the rest of the games here. Hold on. All right. The Nuggets beat the Jazz only by 3. The Nuggets only beat the Jazz 128 to 125. Jamal Murray had 45 points. Jamal Murray only had 45 points. Did Jokic play too? Okay. Who went off for Utah? Keontae George. Yep. 45 points for Jamal Murray's crazy. Yeah, that was a good trade for the Hawks, man. Good trade for the Hawks. I love it, dude. That might actually be my player of the week for the pick and roll tomorrow. I think Jonathan Kuminga is going to be my player of the week for tomorrow. Unless someone just like goes off tonight. He is a real bonehead to me from now on. I saw the title and I flipped. The McCain trade is like, Luka trade Morey will get fired over this. We got Bob Myers just waiting there, if you guys know why. might be better. Anything's better. So Trae Young got suspended for running on the court. There was a fight, and he ran onto the court. He got suspended. He got ejected for that. No, Trae did not play. He got ejected. Trae Young got ejected. Trae Young got ejected in street clothes. No, Trae Young got ejected on the bench for a foul call. Trae Young has more ejections than minutes with the Wizards. That is just hilarious. Honestly, that is freaking hilarious. Yeah, Sixers? What about your Vikings, dude? What about your Vikings? You're shopping JJ McCarthy, and you just had a like your Vikings are going downhill right now. Just saying that right now. Trae Young was right for what he was upset about. Trae Young actually right? Funny. 76ers should have signed Tyus Jones. We signed Cameron Payne. Anything better than 9. That's actually funny. Your Pistons are killing it. I forgot you're a Pistons fan. I honestly forgot you're a Detroit Pistons fan, dude. Your Pistons are killing it. If McCain wins the ring, should Morey get fired? He should have been fired a while ago. Let's be honest here. He should have been fired like a long time ago. We taking the East. There you go. I don't think you guys should beat Boston. In the 7-game series, I got Boston. I got Boston beating the Pistons if that actually happens in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the Eastern Conference Finals, if that would ever happen, I got Boston over Detroit. Right for being upset, wrong for going on the court, what a clown. Trae Young, man. When was the last time he actually played a game? Google Master. When was the last time he played a game? I hope Pistons go all the way. Belt the dude. Wait for Tatum to come back. Sixers on Morey, they hired him. They already have flawed thinking. They always do. Morey stays. He drafts well. Nurse is on a hot seat, most likely. More likely. I agree. He hasn't been a good coach for like the whole season. He hasn't been a good coach last season too. So this could be Nick Nurse's on his way out. He desperately needs to be on his way out. Trae isn't that smart. Yeah, look at that hairdo. He's not smart at all. Look at that hairdo. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Yeah. And then let's go through the rest of the league, right? Clippers beat the Warriors 114 to 101. Yeah, the Warriors are pretty much done here. The Warriors are done. I'm seeing that game on Thursday. Rockets and Warriors, mainly for the Rockets at this point. Mainly for the Rockets. Yeah, Trae is falling. It's quickly falling off. If you want to talk about empty stats, that's Trae Young. That's empty stats. You want to talk about empty stats? Cam Thomas. Nurse can be a good coach. I'm just starting to think he's not the right coach for the Sixers team. Yeah, I know. You went from a doctor to a nurse, and they were both bad coaches for this team. Hornets play today. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to play Boston. I think that's tomorrow. When you guys play Boston, woo-wee, that is going to be must see. That is going to be must see for sure. What seed would you want your Hornets to be in? What seed? I think the 9th spot would be good for you guys. Maurice Ashwell drafted well for OKC, but well, we drafted Maxi Edgecombe. So he did draft well. Trae Young had Ben Simmons scared to dunk the ball. Oh my! What an embarrassing feeling for the Sixers. What an embarrassing moment. I remember the game like it was yesterday. I was down the shore, the Jersey Shore with my dad, and we were watching the game. I was like, dunk the ball! Dunk the ball! And dude, I got flamed so bad on Twitter because I was like, it's Ben Simmons' fault. This whole thing's Ben Simmons' fault. And I was like, it has to be hard to coach with the roster so messed up. Hornets are a fun team to watch. They definitely are, man. They definitely are. And guys, I want to see everyone in here tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock for the Sixers, Spurs. If you want to see me rant, yell, all that good stuff, hang out with me tonight. Maxi Visa are the two of the best picks for any team in the past 4 years by far. The Hornets have the nipple, the ball, and the cock. Don't you wait? Hold on. You also got Miles Bridges. Don't forget about him. Don't may agree with you again, Lumen. You are correct. Tough to coach a team dealing with the Sixers deal with for sure. Yeah, but you can't. You still gotta adjust. You still gotta have, plans whenever that happens. We had six. Wait, is Sexton still on your team? No, wait, he's gone. You got Kobe White now, right? Sexton's gone. You got Kobe White. Yeah. All right. So I want to see how many rebounds is Victor Wembanyama going to get on the Sixers tonight. Am I hearing 10? Am I hearing 10? Am I hearing 15? 15, 20, 20. How many rebounds is Victor Wembanyama going to get tonight? I want to see how many rebounds he's going to get tonight. The Bulls' whole roster is a cluster. Dude, all you got is Josh Giddey. That is it. Pretty much. Josh Giddey and a bunch of role players. They have so many guards, right? Like, I just don't understand what Chicago's doing. Can you imagine if you're Kenny beats him? Damn. 69 rebounds. Hey, yo, exclamation point 69. Exclamation point 69. 12 rebounds, 4 blocks. That's fair. So I'm going to predict his stat line tonight. Wemby's going to get 35. Okay? He's going to get 35, 15 blocks. Or not 15 blocks. 35 points, 15 boards, 5 blocks. 35 points, 15 boards, 5 blocks. Wemby 12 rebounds because Drummond will try. Drummond will try. Subscribe to my second channel, guys, if you guys haven't yet. I'm gonna have a reaction video coming out there today. 18 points for Wemby. I think he will have a career high in assists, though. Ooh, an assist. Okay. Yeah, because I like that with the double and triple team. I like that. That's a good way to look at it. Watch him have a 1 assist now after I said that. Mello, I need to see you in my stream tonight, bro. I need to see you in my stream tonight for that game. I doubt Wemby is getting 35, maybe 25. If Wemby gets 25, that's a win. That's a win. Do you guys remember when Joel Embiid had 70? Wemby had 40. People are forgetting how many points Wemby had that night. I think he had 40 when Embiid dropped 70. I really want Bona to have more blocks than Wemby. That would be more funny. That would be hilarious. I'm gonna be there unless I'm napping because of the sickness. Fair, dude. Fair. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, bro. Seriously. Like, I want everyone to be healthy. This winter has been crazy. This weekend is gonna be in the 70s, guys. This weekend is gonna be in the 70s here. We're gonna get spring! Yay! We're getting spring this weekend. Take that, groundhog. Yeah, Melo's not been feeling well, Blaze. He's been really sick for the last week or 2. Yo, Ryan, what is good? That is up, man. You're gonna like the reaction video I'm gonna upload today. You're gonna love it. I got one word. Flag. That is the only word I'm gonna say. Okay. You should stream Tatum's return. Um, on Friday, I can't. I really want to, but I can't. I'm streaming SmackDown. I'm streaming SmackDown on Friday. I bet I will. Yeah, you will. Flag. Spring this weekend and then winter again the following weekend. No, 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 no. Where I am. Look, I'm gonna look up the weather right now. Look, hold on. We're gonna have 61 Friday, or Saturday, excuse me. 71 Sunday, 68 Monday, 71 Tuesday, 71 Wednesday, 65 Springs here. In that game, Wemby had 33. Oh, it was 33? I thought it was 40. Wait, what is the one word? Flag. That's all I'm going to say. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. This stream has been fun. Man. And then, guys, let me see your score predictions for tonight. I want to see your score predictions for tonight. Yeah, let me see your score predictions for tonight, guys. And because I just want to see like what you guys are feeling for tonight. Oh Lord. It snowed in April last year, just saying. Yeah, but in the East, it's crazy. This whole winter has been. I think this has been the craziest winter in like recent history. In recent history. So, hey guys, tune in tomorrow at 5:30 for the pick and roll with me, Blaze, Rios, and Coach Ed. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to talk about basketball for a week. We're pretty much talking about Jonathan Kuminga. We'll talk about a lot of things tomorrow on the NBA pick and roll. All right. I'm going to look at the scores or the games tonight. Let's make predictions for the games tonight, guys. Let's do that. So I want to see this. It's tonight, actually. What's tonight? What's tonight? It's known in April. We're going to keep that today. Agreed. All right. Mavericks, Hornets tonight. I got the Hornets. I got the Hornets tonight. Hold on, I got to click. Yeah, Hornets have Dallas tonight. Hornets got Dallas tonight. I got the Hornets. And then the Cavs at the Pistons tonight. I got Pistons. I got the Detroit Pistons winning tonight over the Cavs. Wizards at the Magic. I got Orlando. The Nets at the Heat. I got the Heat. Knicks at the Raptors. I got the Raptors. I got the Raptors. Spurs at the Sixers. I got the Spurs. I really, really want the Sixers to win, but I got the Spurs. Thunder Bulls. I got Thunder. Grizzlies Timberwolves. I got Timberwolves. Pelicans Lakers. I got Lakers. Suns Kings. I got Suns. That's basically it. That was it. That was the games for tonight, guys. That was the games for tonight. What did I mean? Lumen, that's damn. All right. All right, we got about 36 minutes left in this stream, left at MK in the morning, and I'm gonna send you guys to the 3-point blitz with Nikki Stees. After I'm gonna send you that. Let me get the link set up. All right, let me get the link ready for the 3-point blitz. Where are you? There we go. Got that. Are you bandwagon Celtics fan? Who knows? I think he's a Sixers fan. He is a Sixers fan, guys. So yeah. Hold on, I gotta look at something. That's weird. That was really weird. Yeah, he hates the Celtics. He hates the Celtics, but again, guys, if you haven't yet, go check out my Sixer or my Jerry McCain rant. If you haven't yet, I guess only his mom is. Damn. uh, what is up, Joe? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Are you gonna tune it? Join me tonight for the Sixers and Spurs. You guys are not gonna want to miss this tonight. You guys are not gonna want to miss this. Wemby's one of my favorite players in the whole NBA. Sixers my favorite team. Do I have faith in them? No, but we will see how they will play tonight. We'll see how they will play. No Embiid tonight, Joe. Embiid is out. Embiid is out tonight. Hmm. Yeah. Joel Embiid is out for tonight. He's going to be out tomorrow against Utah as well with an oblique injury. So, and then we're against the Hawks on Saturday. Yeah, we're on Atlanta Hawks Saturday. So I'm calling Dominic Barlow masterclass tonight. 10, 10, 8, 5, and 5. Dominic Barlow played really well last game. He played really, really well when we were against Boston. He had an underrated game for sure. Dominic Barlow against Julian Sampenny. That's your power forward matchup tonight. Sampenny played for the Sixers a while ago. Empty met the world. You guys know that. Nick, how many points do you have Wemby scoring against us tonight? How many points do you have Wemby scoring against us tonight? More than there you go. Next year, Dominic Barlow for Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant is on Portland. He's coming off the bench, dude. He's pretty much one of the most expensive role players in the NBA. Jeremy Grant. We used to have him. We used to have him on the Sixers too. Like we had all these guys here. It is crazy. Each time someone names a player, they pretty much play for the Sixers at some point. At some point, they pretty much play for the Sixers. Remember the player Christian Wood? He played for the Sixers. I think he's on Detroit now, I think. Is he on Detroit now? He's gotta be, right? He's gotta be. 25. It'll be a collective team effort. Fetcher will be good 20. Fox 14. Penny going that. Isaiah Cannon played for the Sixers. Oh, he retired? I didn't even know that. Oh wow. I didn't even know he retired. That's actually kind of crazy. How old is Chris? How old is he? He's 30 years old and he retired? He's 30 years old and he retired? Wow. He went to Charlotte, Detroit, Houston, Dallas, and then the Lakers. Mitch, dude. Yes, Aaron McKee is one of my favorite Sixers of all time. Favorite Sixers. Yes, I actually had Spencer Hawes on the channel years ago. I actually had Spencer Hawes on the channel years ago, man. Not a lot of people know that because I was stupid enough to have him on a live when the Sixers were playing a game. I was so stupid of that. So I'm gonna try to get him back on. I want to talk and see if I can pull some strings to have him back on at some point. Because right now I am better than what I was back then. I'm more professional. All this stuff. It'll be a lot better than it was back then. Just franchise tag Brees Hall. Yep, they tag franchise tag Brees Hall. Gary Thorne. I haven't talked to like I try to talk to him. The guy never responds to me. That's pretty much it. Like I'm gonna try to message him again this week. What is up, Ref? What is up, man? Normal guy, baby. What is up, normal guy? What is that? We got a lot of. We talked about most of the Sixers. How many points is Wemby going to score against the Sixers tonight? I am going for 35, 15, and 5. 35, 15, and 5 for Wemby tonight. Who's going to start? Who's going to start for the Sixers? Drummond or Bona? I'd rather start Bona, honestly, for the athleticism. Honestly. Christian Wood is slow. Yeah. Yeah, he retired, so you should have. I would love to have George Niang on. James Ennis, yes. James Ennis, oh my God, what could have been? What could have been? Kyle Quinn, kind of figured that. Kyle Quinn, I remember that. I remember him. Do you guys remember? I don't know. A lot of people remember this guy. Oh yeah, me and Raph go way back, dude. Me and Raph go way back. Do you guys remember Robert Trailer, Tractor Trailer? Do you guys remember him? If you don't remember him, oh my God, you need to look up Robert Trailer highlights. Where were we at? Yeah, dude, that was just so terrible. The spacing on the floor, the two bigs, that was never gonna work. And then you had Ben Simmons there, that was never gonna work. Yeah, Al Horford did not fit well here at all. He had the one highest contracts. Remember when Daryl Morey traded Horford for what was it, Danny Green or something? We traded both. You guys remember that? When he first came in, he traded Horford away. Yes, we had a guy named Joda Bolden as well. Man, we're talking about like the project Sixers here. We're talking about the project Sixers. Do you guys remember what Tony Roten? You guys remember Tony Roten? He was actually very explosive to the rim. He's one of my favorite process players for the Sixers. When I was very young, I thought Thaddeus Young should have been. Thaddeus Young, dude, he was like, he could have been an all-star that 1 year. 1 or 2 years. He could have been an all-star. Tony Romo was on the first episode of the Big. How did you manage that? What, Sean? And Sean was like, what the hell? Dude, I would love to have Tony Rowan on. Like, seriously? Maurice Spade? Oh my God. We're talking about all these process players. It is insane. It is honestly insane to talk about these players. I thought we never would. That was 4 years ago? Wow. All right, here we go. That's honestly crazy how you had Tony Roten on. Man, what a time the Sixers fandom. My God, if you guys weren't a fan of the Sixers teams back then, really, that you want to talk about hard to watch? That was so hard to watch, and it was also fun to watch because you didn't have any expectations for them. KJ McDaniel was so under. Oh my, wow, that guy was so explosive. Him getting to the rim, throw it down. He could definitely. I think he was in a dunk contest 1 year. I think he was in a dunk contest 1 year. Yeah, I think he was in a dunk contest 1 year, dude. I think that was just. Give me some more players from the process years. What is up, Will? What is up, Will? How's it going? Make sure you tune in tonight for the Sixers and Spurs. Make sure you. I want everyone here when the game starts. When the game starts at 8 o'clock, I want you guys to start tonight. I want you guys to be in the chat. No Oubre tonight. He played terrible last game. Kelly Oubre played terrible last game, dude. I was awful. I know who you're talking about. I forget the guy's name. Yep. See you guys. I need to see you guys in the chat tonight. Yeah, that was so bad. That was so bad, bro. And guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow at MK in the morning. My guy Austin will hop on. We're gonna talk some Phillies and Flyers for a little bit. You guys enjoyed that last week. Dude, when halftime was getting red, he kind of looks like tomato veggie tails. Yeah, that was just terrible. Terrible game. I think Nikki Steve said this when I was streaming yesterday. Or I forget when I was streaming. He said that Kelly Oubre is the X Factor, and I totally agree. Rob Covington, dude. How many teams was that guy a part of, man? Robert Covington was, I think he was on like what? He was on the Sixers. He was on the Rockets, I think, right? Okay. He was on the Rockets. He was drafted by the Rockets, then the Sixers, then Minnesota, then back to the Rockets, Portland, Clippers. He was on 5 teams. He was on 5 teams last night. Or not last night. Yes, I did. Well, yes, I did. I was live for that on my second channel. I was live for that. I won't be live for Raw next week because I got Sixers. Seems like Philly halftime stage red. Halftime stage red for every single sport. Every single Philly team. Wasn't Daniel House? Yes. He was actually fun to watch. Daniel House was fun to watch for a little bit there. Chad! What is up, Chad? How you doing, Chad? Yeah. Yeah. The process. Maybe one day on MK in the morning we'll just go through the process years. What is good? That is good, Ryan. Yeah, so Covington was on 5 teams. Sixers, Clippers, Portland, Rockets, Timberwolves. He was like a stretch 4 before stretch 4 was a stretch 4. That's what Covington was. He wasn't that great of a shooter consistently, but he could occasionally knock it down. He could occasionally knock it down, man. Yeah. So Covington, the Sixers, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 69. All right. Give me some more players from the process years. This is fun. Just talk about old Sixers players, dude. Like again, I would love to have Tony Roden. I'm gonna try to DM him. Nick, do you know if he DM'd him on Twitter, Instagram? What was it? Because I really want to get Tony Roden on. No, kid, no. No, 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 kid, no. No, kid, no, no, no. I can ask Sean. I honestly forget, but pretty sure he had to go through his age. That's fair. I think that's fair. Michael Carter Williams had one of the greatest Sixers debuts of all time. He almost had a quadruple double, and then he fell flat. He won Rookie of the Year. Then we traded him. I don't think I was alive, but my first favorite Hornet, because my dad was talking about him. Do you remember a player named Derek Coleman? Do you remember Derek Coleman? What is up, Blake? I'm only a fan of 2 Philly teams, Eagles and Phillies. I like the Bulls and basketball, as you know. Pittsburgh Penguins. How are you? There you go. There you go, Blaze. We got another Pittsburgh Penguins fan. Jaleel Okafor, Eo Smith, Covington, we already talked about. Nerlens Noel, Derek Coleman. Yeah. What about Theo Ratliff? Blaze, remember Theo Ratliff? He was my neighbor back in the day. He was my neighbor. He lived like right in the cul-de-sac. Because the Pens are awesome, but the Flyers are. There you go. There you go. We got another Pittsburgh Penguins fan for you, Blaze. We got another one. All right. We got 17 minutes till this show is over. Really appreciate everyone tuning in, just having fun. We're cracking jokes. We're having fun, man. Just talking basketball and what have you. Oh, it's getting so hard, girl. Had a good NBA career. You know who I wish had a good career? Kemba Walker. I really wish Kemba Walker had a better career than where he was at. I really do. I wanted Kemba Walker to have William Philly needs to become what, Philly halftime? KJ McDaniels, yep. I did not. The Lakers, DeAndre Ayton is frustrated there, isn't he? I think he would have been better if he was out in Charlotte. I think he would have had a better career if he was out of Charlotte. Isaiah Cannon. That name is funny to say. I don't know why. Kemba Walker did have a good NBA career though. Yeah, but I feel like if he went out at Charlotte, he would have had a better career. And health, yes. Horrible. I think that's a controversial one, man. He's not good. No, Chad, no. All right. No, it's Kemba Walker, dude. Kemba Walker was so fun to watch, dude. He was honestly so fun to watch. All I'm saying, if he went out a different team, he would have had a better career. Uh, we're going to talk about this more because Kemba Walker, I'm telling you, how many? He was a multi-time All-Star, I think, right? Yeah. It's my Lakers. I know they are horrible. Doesn't DeAndre Ayton one out? I don't watch Lakers. The Penguins have an AHL team in Wilkes-Barre, PA, my hometown. That's why I'm. They okay, okay. He played for Charlotte, Boston, Dallas, and New York. Yeah, but how long was he in Charlotte though? Wasn't he in Charlotte for like a really, really long time? Yeah, that is cool. I like when they come back to teams and be a coach there. I really love it. I wish they'd done that with Allen Iverson. He wanted to be a coach, but the Philadelphia organization said no. That still pisses me off to this day. It still pisses me off to this day, dude. And again, guys, at 12 p.m. noon, I'm going to send you guys to the 3-point blitz with Nicky Steves because he's going to be talking about what? He's going to be talking about the greatest free agent steals. He's going to talk about NBA, NFL. He'll be talking about all that stuff. I will send you guys when he starts. We need Bryce Harper on here as a special guest one day or halftime. Can't wait to retire. Yeah, yeah. Blaze, how do you feel about that one? Ain't no wrong ones out. Everybody gets tired of him. He's in a good situation with Luca and LeBron. Playmaking wise, he's in a good spot. Remember when he was with Chris Paul? He had one of the best seasons there in Phoenix. Excuse me. Excuse me. Another kid, Rex Chapman, was here long enough, should have retired at Jersey. Blaze knows a lot about Rex Chapman. They're better with Vanderbilt at the 5. Jay McCain should have 6. Bruh. I know you laughed at that when you typed it. Ah. Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt, he needs to get out of LA. He needs to get out of LA, man. Rex is a man. He got robbed of a dunk comp, in my opinion. He's the best defender, and he most recently got DNMP in the 6 minute. Why? Why? He went to Kentucky too? Wow. Yep. If JJ was a better coach, he wouldn't have five. He wouldn't need five guys to space the floor. But you bound dwellers. Yeah, he did. I don't think he played all that much, but if I remember correctly, go Cats. How many? How many? Wow, a lot of players came from Kentucky. A lot of players came from Kentucky. It's crazy. Hey guys, who's the favorite? Who do you think should win most improved player? Who do you think should win most improved player? There's so many options there. Huh? Yeah. I just want to know, guys, who do you think should win most improved player? I think you guys know who I'm going with. Danny Avdija. I am going with Danny Avdija for that. Can you imagine if he won that? Can you imagine if he freaking won that, bro? Yeah, can you imagine if you won that? That would be insane. And then you in the NBA scratch most if you dookies. Yeah. I think it should go to Ryan Rollins or Dylan Brooks. It's gonna go. It's gonna go with Danny Avdija. Blaze knows why I'm going with Danny Avdija. Ryan Rollins, hell of a year. Dylan Brooks, hell of a year, but he got injured. Don't forget about Anthony Black too. Yep, I still hate Christian Laettner too. Kentucky went. Wow. All right, guys, 8 minutes left, and I'm going to send you guys to the 3-point blitz. I'm going to send you guys there. Nikki will have a good show today. And then tonight, we got everything on the table with Nikki Season Agent Warrior. We also got NXT Watch Along with Max. We got a lot of shows tonight on the network. He is considered. He is considered in that one as well. Jalen Doran, he's an all-star. Yeah, he's an all-star. He's been a big part for the Detroit Pistons this year. A big, big part. Yeah. Yeah. The Jets are franchise tagging Brees Hall, giving him a 1-year deal. 1-year deal for Brees Hall for the Jets. He's franchise tagged. Yeah, he definitely has. He's been one of the bright spots. He's definitely been one of the bright spots. That is for sure. I don't want to. All right. Make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys like the stream. It will help push out the content for sure. Some two-way guys who have been surprised me. Colin Gillespie definitely surprised me. Barlow surprised everybody. Yep, I agree on the other two. For some reason, I see Kyler Murray going to the Jets. Who knows? But Kyler Murray, he's been a really disappointment on the Micah Potter on the Pacers. There's been a lot of good players this year. A lot of good players who deserve to be in the most improved player. Most improved player. We're gonna look up the most improved player odds. Wow, Jalen Johnson is number 1 in the most improved player odds. Look at this. He's number 1 in the most improved player odds this year. He moved. Oh yeah, Danny Avdija was injured. Danny Avdija was injured this year. Look, you got Jalen Johnson, Jalen Dorian, Danny Avdija. You got Ryan Rollins there, Michael Porter Jr. Amen Thompson. Wow. I thought it would be higher up. I thought Amen Thompson would be higher up. Yeah. Yeah, guys, wait. I'm going to put the link in the chat for the 3-point blitz with Nikki Steves. Make sure you guys join, show him some love. He's been killing it as of late. He's on the Hardcore Sports Network. He's got another show tonight with everything on everything on the table. So Jalen Johnson, he's number 1 in most improved player odds last year, wasn't he? Didn't he win it last year? Didn't he win it last year? I think he did. All right. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. We kicked ass in this morning, MK in the morning. Tomorrow we'll have my guy Austin on, talk about some Phillies and Flyers after the Sixers and Spurs game. So again, I'll see you guys tonight for the Sixers and Spurs. Be there at 8 o'clock tonight. Be there on time and stay throughout the entire time because we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna rant. We're gonna yell. We're gonna let all the emotions out tonight. We're gonna let out all the emotions tonight. If we beat the Spurs and lose to Utah tomorrow, that'd be crazy. That will be crazy. Watch the Sixers. Oh yeah, Embiid is out tonight and tomorrow. My bad. Never mind. Around him, should go better than better around 30% correct. Jalen Johnson's got so much potential, dude. So much potential. They're doing this the right way. The Hawks are doing this the right way. You got him, Kuminga, Daniels, like, dang. Yeah. All right, guys. It's just about that time. Like, share, subscribe. Everyone go check out Nikki Steves. He's about to be live for the 3-point blitz. Make sure you guys go over there, hang out with him. This is going to be a fun stream. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Hardcore Sports Network. We are 5 subscribers away from 1,500. So catch you guys later, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys tonight for the Sixers and Spurs. Marketing will be out tomorrow too, but I don't know that mean anything. Yeah. All right, guys. Nikki is live. I'm heading out. Everyone have a good rest of your day. See you tonight at 8 o'clock. Peace.